gonna be great. I've had a really busy week of workouts, so I'm super sore. I would love to hear how you guys are feeling, what you've been up to. I've been doing a ton of yoga, lots of leg day, lots of hiking. I happen to live close to the backside of South Table Mountain in Golden, so it makes it easy. I can go up that way. But sometimes I just get a little bit lost and then I just keep going, and then I'm on a really long hike and then I'm dying the next day. But this has been really good for me to keep going in my boxing practice, so hopefully it is for you too. We're going to be doing fundamentals as usual, so starting from the bottom and going from there. It's always good to review the basics, but we'll definitely get a cardio burn in and get a workout in, and also some stretching. If you have any questions, let me know. I will be kind of checking in, but you should be able to watch this again on the foundation and the corner boxing. I expect all of those students to be on board and doing these workouts, staying in shape, and being ready for the ring when we get back and we're actually punching each other in the face. So here we go. Come on up. First round is shadowboxing. No striking. So I find that if I have you do shadowboxing with no striking in round one, then you're more likely to remember your defense and your footwork going into rounds 2, 3, and 4, however we end up doing this today. So if you know nothing about boxing, get into your boxing stance. I am an orthodox fighter, which means I am right-handed. It's because I'm right-handed, this is my right hand, I'm going to be left foot forward. This may not look like my left foot on your screen. So right-handed, left foot forward, left-handed, you're a southpaw, and your right foot is forward. You're just gonna stay in that space. So that's your stance. I'm about yay width apart, about yay width apart here. This is your stance, this is your happy place. Try not to flare out here. We don't wanna get too wide, we don't wanna get too narrow. It makes it easy to get knocked down, and that's not what we wanna do. So get into your stance, and if you know nothing about defense in boxing, you're just gonna change your levels every once in a while. Hands on your face. Hopefully you've washed them. If not, go do that really quick, because I do want your hands on your face. If you're not touching your face, I can touch your face, and that's mostly a threat right now if I didn't wash my hands. So beware and wash your hands on your face, keep them up. Pinkies curl in a little bit when we're boxing, and we're keeping our elbows glued to our body, so we're not flaring out. I want you to over-exaggerate that tight space here, because in real life, when you start getting hit, it's gonna loosen up. And I don't mean that in a good way. So keep it tight, stay in your boxing stance, moving forward, backward, side to side. No striking at all, just pretending like you know what you're doing. Make it till you make it. All right, guys, got 2 minutes on the clock. Corners out, fighters ready, and box. Chin down. Just loosening it up. If you've got advanced footwork, use it. We're gonna do a lot with our defense today because we've been working on it all week. So if you haven't been watching our defensive videos, you'll still be fine to keep up, but I do want you moving around if you know it. So it means we've got our slips, rolls. We did pivots and step around last Friday, so that's a good one to go back and watch if you haven't done that. And again, if you know nothing else, hands are up, and you're changing your level. Pretend like those punches are coming at your face, because it won't just be you against the mirror forever. I've realized that because so many of these classes are you guys watching me shadow box, you're all gonna know all my tells by the time we get back. So I'm a little nervous about sparring. I can also see my own mistakes as I'm looking in the mirror that's behind where I have my camera. So I can see myself, trying to correct as I go. Do as I say, not as I do. Keep moving, guys. Hands up. A little bit of bend in your knees. I don't want to see those knees lock out. Nice job, guys. We're almost there. We got 30 seconds to go. Looking like you know what you're doing. Own it. Nice job, guys. Almost there, almost there. Time. Nice job. All right, so we are going to do our panic move. Most of you have done this with me a bunch. If not, it's time to strengthen those legs. If you've been doing this a ton, you gotta admit it's way easier than it used to be. You're welcome. Okay, so you're in your fight stance. This is one of those defensive moves. If you know nothing else, this is what you're gonna do. So in your fight stance, hands are on your face. You're gonna drop into your hands. Hands aren't going anywhere. I'm coming down. Come back up. Notice that I did not lean forward. Not a good idea. That's an uppercut. Or if we're doing kickboxing or MMA, that's a knee to the face. So you're dropping straight down. If you need to be sideways to your mirror so you can see your posture, that works out just fine. And if you have knee issues, it's always okay to flare the knee out a little bit. If you flare it in for these, it's going to tighten up a little bit. It's going to be a little bit harder. So I do want you in your stance as best as possible. Here we go. We got 10 on each side. Why on each side? Because I don't want one cheek bigger than the other. You're welcome. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the last time I'll be counting those out for you because going forward I probably won't be able to talk that much. All right, I know you're sad about that. We're crossing the ankles, crossing the arms. We've got 15 crunches up. Switch everything, 15 more. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and we're getting up together. Oh, you got up already? Come back down. No cheating. Making sure that you're doing this correctly. I know I harp on this, but I want to make sure we're getting up correctly. So if you're in a street fight or an MMA fight or something bad happens, you're not getting kicked or uppercutted or taken down or bad things happening. So this is basic defense. If we were doing a self-defense class, this is pretty much the first thing I would teach. So here we go. We got both hands on one side. The opposite leg from your hand side is going to plant. So if you put some pressure into those hands, you can lift your butt up. Nice job. Now that foot goes in the back. And you've moved your head away and you're magically in your fight stance. Nice job. All right, next round we've got strikes. So throwing in all of your basic strikes, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do those with me, just in case you're new. I want us to go over them. We've got 1, which is our jab. That's our lead hand, and our lead foot's moving. Bring it right back to your face. Twisting in the 2, which is your rear hand. It's your straight shot, nice job. So let's do that again, 1, 2, beautiful. 3 is gonna be our lead hook. So we twist like we slipped a punch, or if we threw our 2, we'd also be in the same position. Drop that back foot down, bring your hand around, and that's our 3. Make sure that your elbow is still in line with your face so you keep your forearm up and you're guarded. Again, don't swing all the way over here. If you do that, then you missed them. Yeah, not good. So keep it about to just past your opposite shoulder, and then bring it back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that 3's a little hard. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4 is the opposite side. It's our rear uppercut. 4. Remember, we're not bowling, so our hand does not extend below our chest. Keep it in tight. To load it up, you got to turn your body, come down a little bit, and back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is our lead uppercuts. Uppercut on the other side. Same mechanics as the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. All right. So we're going into our second round with all of your strikes. Here we go, guys. Corners out. Fighters ready. And box. Don't forget that defense we just did. Keep those hands up. Just because you're throwing doesn't mean that you can let go of that defense. Hands come right back. All right, that sound I'm making when I punch, it's called a ki. That is a normal sound for any martial arts for the most part. And you can make any sound you want. if you're at the corner boxing, you'll hear a lot of us, us. I have friends that say words like pizza or cats. Whatever sounds good to you and comes out of your mouth, we'll take. And now's the perfect time to practice it because nobody's listening. Nice job. You know the punches, put in some combos. Figure out what feels good for you. Don't forget that defense. Less than a minute. Keep going, keep going. Chin down. A little bit of bend in the knees. Stay in that stance. Almost there. Time. Nice job. All right, guys, back to the panic move. You got 10 on each side. You're counting them yourself. Here we go. Chest up. Nice, come on down. On your side. Heels toward your butt. Opposite, the hand that's on the ground is going to be on your head. The one that's on top is reaching for your heels. If you have super long arms, don't cheat. Move your heels away. Make this work. You should feel it right about here. And we're pulsing up, reaching for those heels. 20 on each side. Let's do it. And we're up correctly. Awesome. Okay. So this next round, I'm going to give you the calls. So I'm going to call all the punches I want you to throw, and I'm going to give you a couple extra instructions as well. If you have not done pad work with me before, the way I'm going to call these is very similar to how I would call if I was holding pads for you. So it's a good time to get used to hearing those calls. All of your coaches are going to do pad work just a little bit different, and that's good because you want a little bit different look. So this is going to get you used to how I do pad work. So I'll give you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a bunch of different orders. I just want you to do it at the pace of my voice. So if I say 1, 1, 2, I expect you to throw 1, 1, 2. Not that wasn't 1, 1, 2. So I want you to do it to the pace of my voice. That helps so when I'm holding pads, I'm prepared for you to react at the pace of my voice too. So it's something to remember as we do this. A couple of calls that are not just the numbers that you heard from me will be jab in. So that's going to be 2 jabs forward. Do that with me. Jab in. If you're in a small space, take small steps. Jab out is going to be 2 backwards. Nice. Jab in. Jab out. Hopefully you did that with me. I'm not just doing it myself. Sometimes I forget to tell you to do that. Do it with me. Here we go. Jab in. Jab out. Beautiful. If I say circle, you're just moving around your space in your stance so that you can get out of the way of your opponent, still be used to moving that bladed stance. So either direction is fine. Make sure you're not coming straight up. Always a little bit of bend in the knees. All right, guys. So 2 minutes on the clock. You're listening for the sound of my voice, reacting appropriately. Here we go. Don't forget your defense. Keep moving around.
All right, guys, corners out. Fighters ready. And box. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Keep moving around. So don't just stay in one spot. You don't have to watch me the whole time. Just listen for me. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. 2, 3, 2. Circle. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. 2, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Jab in. Circle. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 3. 1, 1, 2. 2, 3, 2. 2, 4. 2, 4. 1, 2. 3, 4. 3, 4. Circle. Jab out. 4, 5. 4, 5. 1. 1. 1, 2. Jab in. 1, 2, 3. Jab out. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. 4, 5. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Jab out. Circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 2. Nice job, guys. All right. And your stance, 10 on each side. You're counting. Here we go. Please ignore the creaking, that's just my meniscus. And down, these are my favorite, guys. All right, pull up my jeans, here we go. Hands under your butt. Back is flat on the mat, so you shouldn't have any space between your lower back and the mat. Take it all away. Head is off the mat. This is one of the few times your legs can be straight in boxing class. There will be one other time, but for now, this is it. Here we go. Flutters. If you can smile while you're doing it, you get bonus points. It's extra healthy. Nice job, guys. Keep going. It is warm in here today. Usually this particular gym is freezing, but it is a little bit hot. Maybe it's just because I'm moving around a lot and speaking at the same time. Scissors. Nice job. This does get easier. So if you do this a lot, you'll be able to go for a lot longer. It'll be great. Abs of steel. I have great abs. They're just covered by a protective layer right now, instated by chocolate. Flutters. Looking good, guys. Scissors. Did you put your legs down already? Come on now. You got this. Get them back up there. Straighten it out. Flutters. We're almost done. Come on. You're not doing anything else today anyway. Scissors. And down. Nice job. We've got one more round of shadow boxing. Go ahead and get a drink of water first. I'm getting a drink of water as well. All right. How we doing, guys? Hanging in all right? All right, next round. Come on over. Back to your happy place. So, this time we were working on all that defense that we've been doing all week, including last week. We do a lot of defense. Unfortunately, I can actually hit you in the face, So you just gotta assume that a punch is coming at you and move out of the way. It's like being able to use your imagination. So here we go. Some of the defensive moves that we've talked about earlier this week that you can go over. We've got the panic move. You guys should be geniuses at the panic move by now, which is also a duck or a drop or a sit. Basically just get out of the way of the punch. So you're gonna drop. All right, you've got your slips. You've got your pulls and rock steps. We've got your pivots, step around. If you've got a catch or a parry, you can mimic that. You can mimic your actual blocking maneuvers. Most of the stuff we're doing in here is evading, which means we're fully getting out of the way of the punch, just because it's hard to mimic the blocking without a punch actually coming at you. So, but if you do have those and you can think about it, do it. All right, guys. So what's gonna happen now is you're just gonna move around like you know what you're doing, just like you did in round number 2. You're gonna do the calls. I'm not gonna give them to you. You're just gonna move around. I am gonna say hit, and when I say that, that is your cue to give me a defensive move. So one of the things that you know how to do, you're gonna do every time I say that. Make sense, guys? You totally got this. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch for a second. Hopefully I'm doing it correctly. Usually I say do as I say now. So here we go. All right, guys. Corners out. Fighters ready. And box. Chin down. Full extension on those straight shots. Moving around like you know what you're doing. Hands back to your face. Hey! 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 Nice job, guys. Keep moving. Less than a minute. Hey! Almost there. Chin down. Knees bent. Hey! 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 Nice. Good job, guys. All right. Last time in the panic move. Your legs are gonna thank you. Not today, but they will. Here we go. 10 on each side, you're counting. And down on your tummy. And we are swimming. Here we go. This is the other time where your legs can be straight. If you have shoulder issues, you can bring these in, but if you don't, I want them out. Again, lock out those knees. If you bring your thighs closer together, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch. If you try to get your knees a little bit higher off the ground, so your thighs are not touching as much on the ground, you'll feel that too. You can also bring your torso up. There's a lot of adjustments. Get what you need out of it. Keep going. Looking good, guys. Almost there. And down. All right, get some water. Whew, nice job, guys.
All right, going into some technique. You ready? Okay, let's do it.
So keeping on all of the defensive work that we've done this week, we're gonna build on that, combine it with some offense, make it happen, make you look like a boxer. Sometimes it's just about fake it until you make it. All right, so you've got the jab down, but let me go over the basics again just real quick. So the jab is our lead hand, which is attached to our lead foot. It comes straight out and straight back. So one and back. Note that the last thing that comes off of my body is my elbow. So that way I'm not chicken winging out here, because this is a whole bunch of body to hit. If you're also a student of Carrie Berry at the Corner Boxing Club, she's got some wicked body shots and you don't want none. So keep your elbows in. All right. Also, make sure that you rotate that pinky up at the very end, and that way we're not rock'em sock'em robots. You're gonna lose some length doing this. You're gonna gain some with that pinky up, but it's not till the very end. So let's do that a couple times. One, nice and slow. One. When you put that pinky up, it also rotates your shoulder. So here's my rock'em sock'em robot. See where my shoulder is? When I rotate, it comes up. And now if I'm tucking my chin, I'm good to go and I'm protected on that side. So it's also a defensive mechanism when you rotate that hand at the very end of your punch. All right, so that's what we're gonna start out with. And when we throw that one, you're gonna bring it back and tuck it, just like you've slipped a punch. So if you were here for Wednesday, we worked on slips. If not, you're about to learn. So we throw a little bit of step on that front foot, bring it back, and now I'm rotated with that back foot like I've slipped. So if you haven't done a slip before, just really quick, if I'm going to the lead side, my back foot is gonna rotate, there's my slip. So basically, where my head was, my shoulder is. Head, shoulder. So you're gonna follow that from your jab. And let's do it a couple times real slow. One, one, one. Awesome, okay, we're gonna speed that up a little bit. No big deal. Let's do it with me. Step by step, guys, here we go. One, and come back to the middle after you slipped. One, 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 one. Awesome. Okay, that wasn't so bad, right? Okay, moving on the two. This is our strong hand. All right, this is where the power comes through. To throw the two correctly, we are rotating that back leg on that foot like you're squishing a bug, a big bug. What I don't want to see is that leg kick out. If you kick out, you lose a lot of length. If you stay in and extend, you're going to gain quite a bit, which can make a big difference in a boxing match, depending on your opponent. So make sure that when you are in your stance, you're not kicking your leg back to throw your two. So let's throw the two together a couple times. Bringing that rear hip forward with that hand. Same mechanics with the arm as you are on the one side as the two. So the elbow's the last thing that leaves, rotating at the very end to get full extension. Make sure that your opposite hand stays glued to your face. If you're not touching your face, I can touch your face, and that's not good. Here we go. Two, two, two. Now when we come back on the two, it's gonna be like you're slipping. So I throw, follow it back. So now it's my front foot that's rotating. I'm not leaning back and putting too much pressure on my rear leg because then I'm gonna be off balance. So I'm still staying in my same stance. Still pretty even on my weight, maybe just a little bit more in the back. All right, so here we go. Let's do just the two. Two, 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 two. Awesome, not too bad at all. Okay, so now we're gonna put them together. I'll do the one and the two, and then we're gonna switch up the order. So just, again, we're learning to respond to the voice of the coach, which happens to be me today. Here we go. One, two, always back to the middle. One, two, two, one, If not, just find like a speckle on the floor or something. We're just gonna bounce. So this is great to loosen up your legs, makes you look like a boxer, which is half the battle. So just fake it till you make it. I've got this yellow line over here that I can jump across. So if I'm looking at that, I've got my toes on the line. I'm just gonna shift my weight forward and backward, forward and backward. Do it with me, don't make me do this by myself. Forward and backward. Now you're gonna speed it up. Now my front foot is just barely touching from one side of the line to the other. Not putting all my weight on, just carrying a little bit there and back and forth. Speeding it up. Now I look like a boxer. Try it with me. I would hate for those calves to get lazy, guys. And we don't jump rope a lot in my class. Not because I don't like jumping rope, it's just really hard on the one knee that I got busted up. So we got kind of alternatives, and this is one of them. Switch sides. I would hate for one calf to be bigger than the other. Nice job. Plus, it's nice if your opponent thinks that you can switch stance. If you can, that's great. If you can't, fake it. Switch again. Nice job, guys. Switch again. Notice my torso is not moving too much. It's mostly just my lower body. Switch. 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 And bring it down. If you need to stretch out your calves on that, go ahead. Go downward dog. I love your dog action. That'll work. And then we are on to the next. All right, here we go, guys. So you got the 1 and the 2. We're throwing in the 3. So the 3 is sometimes a little bit more difficult to learn if you're new to boxing. So we'll take it slow here at the beginning. You've already got the slip because you've thrown your punch and you've come back. Once you're back, you're loaded for the 3. We're loading on these last 3 punches that we're gonna learn. They're all gonna be loaded, which means when I say the number, you're not throwing it from right here. A 3 from here is probably not catching anybody. So you gotta load it first. So let's just work on that, going towards your front leg. This is your front hook, your lead hook. So you're going towards your lead leg like when you threw the 1. So here we go. Load, come back. Load, come back. Load, come back. It's just like a slip. Great job. Your slipping is getting excellent, by the way. All right, so load. If we do nothing else but bring this rear foot down, you're moving the right direction. Once you get the front one turning with it, you're golden. Now we gotta work on the hands though. So let's work on putting that foot down and turning the front one just a little bit. Again. Again. Awesome. Now we're gonna bring the hand into it. Again, last thing that leaves your body is gonna be your elbow. So as we're loaded, hand, as my foot starts to come down, my hand comes out from my face, rotates out and around. Again, you're not throwing your hook over there because if so, you miss. So keep it tight. I don't care if you are holding the coffee cup or if you are pouring the coffee cup, as long as your elbow stays up and guards your face. A lot of times, if you're close enough to throw a 3, so are they. So you get a lot of simultaneous 3s, so one will be coming at me too. So I need to stay protected. Keep your other hand glued. Keep your hand protected up here. Your head protected with your hand that's throw. So here we go. We're gonna load and throw the 3. Here we go. Load, 3. Load, 3. Load, 3. Awesome. So when I say 3, you're gonna load on your own, then bring it around. So there's just a little extra step in there. We're just gonna do the 3 before we add it into the other punches. When you come back for the 3, so we're gonna come around, and back. Just like you did on the 1. Same thing. You only got 2 sides to work with, so you're gonna come back to one of them. We're gonna come back to the same side that you threw from. Here we go. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. 3. You're like, I got that 3 already. Okay, good. So now we're gonna put it in with the rest of the punches. Here we go. Don't tell me you forgot the rest already. There was only 2 other ones. You got this. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3. Nice. Okay. Back on your line. Now we're back. Nice job, guys. It's Friday. I don't mean to completely wear you out right now. Some of you, this is nothing. Some of you, you're dying. But unless you got something real big planned this weekend, you're probably not going skiing or snowboarding. Probably not running a 5K with a group of people. This is where you're at. So let's do it. Switch your stance. If you're available tomorrow morning at 10, the corner boxing will be holding class. So log in for that on the corner boxing Facebook, and we'll get you going then too. The more you can do, the better. You got plenty of time to rest here, guys. Switch. Not to make you feel lazy, because I'm sure that you're doing all kinds of things. And honestly, the fact that you're here really means a lot. Switch. And I'm really happy that I'm not talking to myself. So I appreciate that more than you know. All right. Go ahead and get some water. We're not done yet. We got a couple more punches to go. Do you guys see my new stickers? So you know that it's mine. I still can't quite drink out of a straw yet after my headbutt to my lip back in December and surgery on it. Still really tender. Not ideal. But hopefully by the time we can punch each other in the face again, I will be able to get punched in the face. But my blocking is going to be great because I'm doing all these classes. All right, guys. Back to it. Okay, so we got the 1, 2, and the 3. 4 is next, so that's going to be our rear uppercut. So we're going to load that like we load the 3. You're not going to throw it straight from here. You're going to load it. So just like when you came back with the 2, that's your spot. That's your happy place. So you're going to generate power for the 4 by putting that front heel down and rotating. And that back one's going to come up. So again, a hard and fast rule on any of your uppercuts is that I don't want them down here. We are not playing slow pitch softball. We are not bowling. So I need them to stay up above your chest. You do have to load them because if you throw it from here, you got nothing. So load, you're gonna drive with that foot coming down and the other foot coming up. Hips are, now my rear hip is facing forward, and that's my uppercut. You also don't need to swing up here. We do have some really tall people for training partners, but we have other options to hit them. So I shouldn't see your uppercut like this. So keep it tight. Here we go. Let's just work on the 4. Load, forward, and come back. Load, forward, load, forward, load, forward, load, forward. Hands on your face. That other hand needs to stay on your face. It's gonna be a bad day. It's not on your face. Here we go. Load, forward, load, forward. Nice. Okay. Working it into the system. Here we go. 1, 2. And when I'm not calling the punches, just keep moving around, staying light on your feet. You know how to bounce. We've been doing that. We're gonna do that some more too. Keep moving around, because if you get stationary here and then you try to move, your feet are gonna stick. You're not gonna be mobile. Make sure that you're still moving. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 4, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1. All right, shake that out. Nice job, guys. Head back on your line. Here we go. Is it getting easy yet? It's one of those little skills that you don't realize takes a little bit of focus first. Once you get it, you're fine. Just gotta keep working at it. Killing the calves a little bit at a time so they're stronger in the fight. 3 seconds. A little bit when it comes to switching stance. I've found that I can do a couple things good in my southpaw stance, but I've gotten there primarily from injuries. So if you get to a point where you can't place your weight on one foot rather than the other, switch stance, then that's a good time to switch. So it's good to be able to do a couple things, at least bouncing in that opposite stance to start with. Switch. And down. All right, we got one more punch to learn. Okay, so for the 5, same thing as before, only now we're back over here with our lead side. So when we load, it's the same as we're loading the 3. Load. And again, we're not dropping the hand down. Keep it up. It's going to come from your face to somebody else's face. It's a direct line. You don't need to drop it down first. That's a big tell, like, hey, something's coming. Not a good idea. Keep it tight. So let's try it. We're doing the 5 now, which is our lead uppercut. So load, 5, load, 5. Come back on these, just like we were on the 3 and the 1, but come back to the middle so we can load together. Load, 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 load. Nice job, guys. Okay, so we're putting it all together. Totally got this. 5 isn't too hard to learn what you did before. Same mechanics. All right, here we go. Listen for my calls. Fred's gonna be so tired of hearing my voice, but it's okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. Get a drink of water. Nice job, guys. Looking good. Any questions on that, let me know. I actually do have my computer close by, so I can check on that if you do have questions. And I believe Justin is with us too, so we can answer some questions on the foundation side. Whew. Okay, so now you get a little bit of brain strain because, you know, if this kid's gotta be in school, I'm trying to learn algebra again right now, so you guys are gonna join me in a little bit of this headache that we have going on. On the positive note, it's my voice you're listening to, so it's gonna be great. You're just gonna respond to me, and we're gonna get a little bit creative here. All right. So same drill, except for now you have a little bit of freedom. So if I give you a 1, you're gonna throw it, and you're gonna throw another punch. That second punch is gonna come from the same side. So if I say 1, give me the 1, and then you can give me another 1, you can give me a 3, you can give me a 5. If I say 2, you can give me a 2 with another 2, or a 2 with a 4. So it is puncher's choice. You get to pick which punch you want to throw off of the 1 punch that I give you instruction for. Meet me in the middle after those 2 punches, and you're going to get another one. So we'll just keep going. All right, guys, here we go. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch me for the first couple seconds. It won't take long to catch on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Don't forget to come back, slip back with after that first punch. You gotta load. 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1, 5, 2, 5, 1, 4, 4, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 1, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5, 1, 3, 2. Nice. Good job, guys. Shake that out. Whew. Let's clear your minds for a second. Back on your line. Here we go. That was good. A lot of thinking, but it's good. Switch stance. We don't have too much longer in class, guys, so bear with me. Totally got this. Hang in it. And switch. And switch. And switch. 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 Smooth it out. Switch. 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 Beautiful. Come back down. Come back over to your spot. I have this little X on the floor where I'm trying to be so I can stay in the frame, but I definitely wander. So I apologize for the wandering. All right, this next one's gonna be a little more complicated. Same instructions as before. I say a 1, you throw the 1, something else on this side, and then you're gonna throw something over here. So the confusing part is gonna be getting over here. So if we are slipped, Say it through the 1 to 3, came back. That back foot is up. If I put that back foot down, make a U with my head, then I am rolling to the other side, and I can roll into the slipped position. Not a bad spot to be. So let's work on that really quick. Get in your fight stance. We're gonna work on those rolls. I believe we did that Wednesday too. So here we go. We're gonna start by our front leg, drop the rear, make a U with your head. Come back. Come back. Keep going on your own time. So if I do that, go ahead and pause, and throw the 1, the 3, come over to the other side, and now I'm loaded to throw the 2 or the 4. So that's our the rest of this drill. So you're gonna get a little bit creative. Think about it. You've got the 2 on the one side, 1 on the other side. Come back to the middle, wait for your next instructions. All right, guys, if you don't get it, follow me for the first couple seconds. You'll pick it up pretty fast. Here we go. 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, stay in your stance, hands up. 1, 2, 5, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 2, 2, 5, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 5, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 4, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, time, get some water. Nice job, guys. Whew. We're almost done. You guys are doing really great. Okay, we got one more round of shadow boxing. Now that you've been working this whole time on bringing those hands back, I want it to be a focus of your shadow boxing round. We've got 2 minutes on the clock. Using everything you've got, we've gone over a lot. If you're an advanced boxer, you know what you're doing. By advanced, I mean you've taken like more than 2 classes of mine, because by then you should be pretty caught up with where we're at. Move around like you know what you're doing. Sometimes it's just the confidence that matters. Just fake it till you make it. So own this boxing round. You got 2 minutes. Look like a boxer. Here we go, guys. Own it. Corners out. Fighters ready. And box. Everything you got. Get to bring those hands back to your face. Bring those hands back after every punch. Lots of slips. Your slipping should be fantastic right now. Changing levels. Don't forget that panic move. Always relevant. You know what I want to see. You got double jabs in there. So you're jabbing in, jabbing out, moving around. Give me everything. You've got your pivots and step arounds. Bring those in. Everybody gets to play. Don't forget to work on your ki. I can't hear you. Nice job, guys. A little bend in your knees. Less than a minute. Give me some volume. Punches and bunches. Pick up the pace. It's your last shadowboxing round, guys. Come on. You gonna go out like that? Is your opponent working harder than you? 30 seconds. What do you got in 30 seconds? Move. Almost there, almost there. Keep them coming. Hands up. Back to your face. Elbows in. Come on. Almost there. Keep moving, keep moving. Last bit, what do you got? Time. Nice job. All right. Come down, have a seat at your space. You guys did great today. That was a lot of work. We are going to stretch a little bit. A couple of deep breaths in, legs wide. All right. Reaching towards your foot. Nice and easy on these guys. You worked your body pretty hard today, and if you haven't, you should have, because I'm exhausted. Itsy bitsy spider that over to the opposite side. Nice job. All right, we are gonna get a little bit of shoulder stretching. So if you have done some yoga, child's pose is where we're going. If you haven't done some yoga, you should really do that. All right, so we've got the toes touching, knees out wide, sitting back on my heels. I'm gonna stretch my arms out while I'm pushing my butt back to my heels. Your head can be on either side or it can be straight, but I do want you to feel a little pull on your shoulders. If you have to itsy bitsy spider your fingers forward while pushing your butt back, that will help. Keep breathing. Nice job, guys. Almost done. All right, come on up. That was great. If you have any questions about anything we did today, let me know. I'm available on Facebook or Instagram. It's Pink Ranger MMA. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow on the Corner Boxing Facebook. I think we're doing Facebook, not Zoom tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. Check the Facebook for more information. But everyone is welcome. Bring a friend. It'll be a great workout. And you might just learn how to be harder to kill. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.